Can you hear me now? Check. There we go. Check.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No.
Yeah.
Can you?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Wait, do you?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. I can hear each other. Check.
Oh, mine started to freeze.
Yeah, mine did too.
I got the slush. I hate it when it pops slushy.
I love slush.
That way.
I
I feel like I'm going to be out of the shot. You recording this too? Okay.
Yeah, it's recording. We're doing a check. 1, 2. Okay.
Check. Oh, wait. Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I gotta. You know what? I need to put our names under here, don't I? Yeah. Okay. So let's make an adjustment here.
Technical difficulties.
We're professionals.
No, we're not.
Hey there. What's up, everybody? We are live.
Yes, we are live.
Live and in charge. As you can see, we're changing things up a little bit. We've got. I'm testing out some new themes and whatnot. We're also changing up our chat bot.
I have no idea what that means. Okay.
Yeah. That. You hear me better?
Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, let me up my headset. Yep. Okay.
Okay. So we can hear each other now. Sorry, I sounded a little soft in my headphones. So we're back. It's obviously, if you're watching, which I don't think anybody is, but you know.
Who knows?
This is the Spidercast Podcast, where father and son, we go down the rabbit hole of tech, gaming, and the meaning of life. Oh, that got bright real quick.
Yeah, you had it on the dark setting.
I had the dark screen now with white screen. That works. Actually, that works better.
Okay. I hate the slush.
I feel like it is. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't know why this camera always seems to be like slightly off. I mean, just it doesn't quite seem right. And I know other.
It looks like we're always at an angle.
Well, that's not because we always are actually. That's not really the problem for me. You see the movement. There's a slight delay, and there's also a little motion blur. I can't remember which one's which. One of these.
This is why I only use it for chatbot.
One of these cameras, yeah. See how
one of these cameras is not like the other.
Let's see if we go 60 FPS. I don't know. It's gonna come down. I'm gonna end up spending a bunch of money on a camera. I'm gonna not be happy with it. That's what's gonna happen. So we are obviously back for another episode of the Spidercast Podcast. And as Austin here is playing with his new. We switched to
Lost.
Yeah, that's all right. You lost earlier when I did it on YouTube.
I know. I've 4 out of 4 have lost so far.
So yeah, I'm thinking I'm still going to end up using. I'm using the OBS Stream Elements modded version, and I kind of like it, but I don't like it. One, I don't like because I like being able to see what's going on in the scene before we transition. But they do have really great themes, which is what I'm playing with here, that you're seeing on the screen now. And
I think we can make our themes on here and import them over to Streamlabs.
Yes, they are, because all of them run through the browser. So you edit them in your version. It gives you a special link, browser link, and then you put the browser link in as the.
Okay, sweet. So we can use this make it and then send it over to Streamlabs and.
Yeah. All I gotta do is do a browser source, and that's all this is.
I like Streamlabs for the streaming.
Yeah,
for the OBS. This I don't like the look as so much.
Like I said, my biggest problem for this is it doesn't give me the dual window transition screen.
Mm-hmm.
so that which makes it nice to be able to look and see, make sure we're lined up and all that. Like I said, I totally didn't even think about putting our names and whatnot at the bottom.
Yeah, that's fine. This is a one-time.
Yeah,
look probably.
Well, I'll continue to play with it and see how it goes. New music for the beginning and the end, new intro, new outro, all that good stuff. So we'll be continually upgrading the show.
Yeah, I'll probably play around with it for my daily streams and all that. Get some better theme and all that going on.
Yeah, well,
so it's not probably get one for horror since I can't find one on Labs.
They might.
I've been doing Daylight here recently, and I have not been able to find that.
Speaking of which, you're back on streaming.
Yes, I am. I got back, last Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Something like that. Yeah, last week.
I told you, Wednesday. I told you on stream.
Bring the mic down just a little bit.
Yeah, it's covering my face.
Well, it's not so much that. Yeah, you got to get in and out. Not only just that, but the moment you turned your head slightly, it just totally went almost dead in my headphone.
It's probably also the way I'm sitting, and you can hear my keys.
Yeah. So yes, this is the Spidercast Podcast. We go down the rabbit hole of tech, gaming, and the meaning of life,
and everything else,
and pretty much anything else. There's going to be a lot of gaming in this one. We're going to talk more about some E3, and we're gonna break down a couple of the E3 shows. Namely Nintendo and Bethesda.
We can also talk about some of the stuff that we got at Origins.
Yes, we will also be talking about Origins, which you live streamed a little bit.
Yes, I did. I did about 30 minutes of it. Some of it kind of skipped around.
Yeah.
I skipped through the video, looked. Some of it skipped around. Actually, did you post it on the channel?
I did post it on the YouTube channel today.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the post on Facebook on it.
So, yes, it is posted to your YouTube channel, and you can find the link now both in the description of his Twitch channel and up at the top. There's a
just click on the big YouTube
thing
image
if you're watching this on
Twitch.
On Twitch. Otherwise, you can find us on twitch.tv/SpiderArray713 live. We usually between 8 and 9 p.m. we'll start streaming. Today was 9. And we had a countdown. We had an actual countdown.
Yeah, you set up the countdown. I actually really like that. I like the look of it. I like what you did.
So
I like the new look.
Yeah, he likes the new look. But yeah, we will upload this to most major podcast services.
There's something flying around in here. Wait.
You need some chopsticks.
It's up in that corner.
Up in that corner.
It's hard to figure out on camera because it's always mirrored.
Yeah, I know. It's always mirrored.
Which way you're actually pointing.
So, today we're drinking Dr. Pepper Dark Berry.
Yeah. This is limited edition.
This is limited edition Spider-Man Far From Home version. We do have them very cold because I stuck them in the freezer for
and they're slushy.
And they're slushy, which is the way I like them. But
yeah, I think you're the only one in this house that likes that. Other than I think Sidious.
Faith does too.
Okay. So Spider Sis.
So, you're just special.
I'm special.
Special.
Have you met this family?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's talk Origins first.
Yeah, let's talk Origins.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, Origins Game Fair is a. I don't know if they host anywhere else. I don't know if this is.
I think it's only in Columbus.
No, maybe I think it is only in Columbus.
It's a game fair just like Gen Con would be or Gamescom.
Something similar. Yeah, I think there is something called Gamescom, but it's basically it's a gaming type convention. They have RPGs, board games, card games.
Yeah, it's mainly tabletop, but this year there's actually some electronic stuff going on in the room.
There was some electronics, there was some art, there was,
clothing.
Yeah, it was all kinds of stuff. Pop vinyls.
Basically anything that has to do with gaming community or stuff like that, live role play or whatnot, it's there.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything for just about anybody's taste.
For any type of geek.
Yep, it's definitely geek. You picked up some Magic cards.
I did, actually. Should I go grab those and open those or do a separate stream for that?
No, do a separate stream for that.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, be watching. He's gonna open up some Magic
I'm probably
cards.
going to do that on this, actually the one after this. Because I am planning on dropping it back on Shady's server and playing some more.
Yeah. But yep, he's been streaming pretty regular, with the exception of the last couple of days.
I was out.
But yeah, expect a lot more streaming coming from him. But it's back to Origins. It's one of those things that we do pretty much just about every year. I think it was like 1 year that we didn't go, or at least I didn't go. And there was
1 year I didn't go, but I got sick there. I remember that.
Yeah.
So I did, but didn't.
We always pick up something. I picked up the new Tiny Tina card game.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play that.
Yeah,
soon.
that's gonna have to be played very, very soon.
This coming up weekend.
This is my short week, so possibly.
Okay.
Depending on what we got going on.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. I would say if you're anywhere near the Columbus, Ohio area, it is a worthwhile event. But I will warn you, it's not cheap.
Oh no, it's not. If you don't go there with at least $600, you're not walking out with a whole lot.
$600. I only went in with 300, and I still walked out with 100 this time.
Yeah, and that's sad.
But the thing is, there's a lot of things we've bought over the years, so it's not like I'm having to go in and buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of board games that we love to play.
But it's like $30 to $35 a person, depending on which day you go in. Now, if you go in on Sunday's family day, and you get up to 4 people for $50 or $60, something like that. It's much more affordable.
That's the day we went last year, but we had to rush.
Yeah, we were rushing, which really sucks. I recommend plan to be there the whole day. Parking is usually about $15 for all day parking,
especially because it's usually Pride Week and they do parades and all that.
And then that's where, and I made this joke. I don't understand. Like I'm totally fine with Pride Week, and if anybody doesn't want Pride Week, just look it up. I'll leave it at that. If you can't figure that out, you're pretty much living in a box. But yeah, they have Pride. It always seems to move on the same weekend. Like Origins has moved around. It's been in May. It's been now sort of late in June.
Well, see, it was graduations when it was in May, and now it's Pride in June.
Yeah, it just seems like it
Origins always bumps into something. They can find a weekend where it's after Pride and
before or after Pride, or before or after graduation would be nice.
That would be perfect.
The only problem with Pride is it is a big event. It is very, very crowded. I mean, we had to wait at least 10 or 15 minutes just to,
at least 20. And then we had to run through the parade.
Yeah, we had to kind of run through the parade to get back to our car.
It sounds horrible when we say that. We ran through the Pride Parade just for the fun of it.
But yeah, it's one of those things, like it's so busy, and then you do have so many people coming in for Origins. Because the thing about Origins is not only do they have this huge dealer room that you can buy a lot of different.
They have competitions going on. They have a whole bunch of events.
Yeah, there's all kinds. They have a whole section of game room that's set up with predestined, like they had a.
There's like a whole miniature section, just
they do.
Whole room
they
just
do,
for miniatures.
And like you said, they do competitions. They did Star Trek Attack Wing.
Me and Sidious were really looking at doing the free play stuff, but we just didn't do it this year.
Yeah,
maybe next year, maybe.
And but the thing starts on like Wednesday and goes through Sunday night, Monday morning. Yeah, that doesn't include the fact that people there are other areas that people literally rent out the whole. Well, companies will do it too. There are different like little conference rooms, and they'll just rent out the whole room just to play a certain game. So
yeah, like well, there was the electronic game room that we went by.
Yeah, they were doing electronic game room.
There was actually competitions going on in there too, I heard.
But there's always something going on, pretty much night and day. Literally, there.
Sadly, we couldn't stay for the signings and selfies.
Yeah, the night stuff, like after hours, people, because there's a hotel attached to the convention center. People, they'll rent rooms there, and then they'll buy, and then they'll go run their games with their friends in the hotel room. So, like I said, it's a big event, and if you're into that thing, you will most likely enjoy
1 year
yourself.
We're gonna have to go like a whole week or something and see what goes on throughout the week.
I think next year we're gonna have to plan the whole week and just get the weekly pass and whatnot.
Yeah, that would save a good bit of money, but at the same time, we'll spend a lot of money.
Yes and no. I mean, it's going to be a lot of upfront, but because we normally only go 1 day. We normally pick a day and go. And But
we'll get to do a lot more events then.
Right. We'll get to you guys will get to
One day will
participate.
be dealer room. Next day,
Right. We'll get to do a whole lot, and like I said, it's something we enjoy. If you have something local like that in your area, I highly recommend it. There's always a great game,
especially
to
if
be
you
found.
love tabletop or
Yeah.
anything.
One
game-related.
year, they do special guests from time to time.
Will Wheaton was there.
Will Wheaton a few years back was there.
Who was the girl with him?
Felicia Day was there one year.
Oh yeah.
They were there together. So we got to meet
Yeah,
both
and
of those that year.
didn't you guys get like a signed photo from them?
Yeah, I got signed photo from both of them. I have no idea where that went.
Neither do I.
I
I
think
know it's in this house.
I'm pretty sure it got put in a book so it wouldn't get bent. I think it's in a book somewhere. I just gotta figure.
Okay, where's all the journals that you bought?
Yeah, it's somewhere here, but
It's still in a box somewhere.
probably. But they always have different artists and things like that, and they'll have cosplay stuff too going on throughout the weekend. In fact, that Saturday they had the cosplay contest was that Saturday.
Oh yeah, we saw a lot of good
Oh
costumes.
my god, yeah, we saw.
Avengers from Endgame.
Yeah, we saw a guy in Captain America, a guy who was Bucky, and a girl who was.
I wanted to
Black
see
Widow.
an Iron Man costume with that group.
I've not seen an Iron Man before yet. We've seen Star Wars characters before because they've had.
Oh yeah,
Whenever
we
they have-
saw
Because
Halo
every year they
Spartans.
have a theme. They'll do a theme for
This
that.
year was what? Fairies
I have no
fantasy.
idea. I really don't know what this year's was, but
Because last year was space, wasn't it?
was it space last year? We've seen Spartans like literal like not only Spartan like Halo Spartan, but we've also seen like
Leonidas,
Yeah.
300 Spartan.
like I am Sparta.
No, this is Sparta.
Oh, whatever. There was the.
We saw Cookie Monster. No, not Cookie Monster. Gingerbread Man.
Gingerbread
on
Man.
Saturday.
Yeah. But
I have a photo of that one.
yeah, like I said, it's always fun.
We've seen Harley Quinns over the years. We saw Pirates on Saturday. There was a Grim Reaper Skeletor guy going around.
Yeah, we've seen that before. I'm trying to think of some of the other.
We've just seen a whole lot of crazy
We've seen
costumes.
Catwoman. We've seen Batman. We've seen
Catwoman.
and like not just Catwoman, but like
We've seen Jessica Rabbit. Was it?
yeah.
On Saturday?
I was trying to think of that girl. I don't know why I can never think of that character's name.
I'm just shooting out in the dark, hoping that's the name.
Yes, I think it is. I think you're right. I think it is Jessica Rabbit. But from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the cartoon chick that was married to Roger Rabbit, in the red dress. There was a girl dressed up in that red dress, which was pretty awesome. It was a pretty good dress. I don't think it fit her that well though. Not to sound wrong, but her bust was not proper for.
I didn't want to be the 16-year-old saying.
Yeah, she just didn't have enough for the dress. That was normally I've seen the other way around, where I've seen a girl who's like huge and just
Too
like,
much.
almost coming out of that dress. But this was kind of the opposite. She was a little bit small. So, but it was still really nice. I mean, it was a really nice dress. I mean, because it's one of those.
It's the long red sparkly dress.
It's a sequins dress, and those things, man, they never last. Sequences always are falling off, but it looked really good. It was a good costume. And then, like I said, the Captain America, Bucky, and
Captain Marvel.
and Black Widow. Oh yeah, there was a Captain Marvel, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was Captain Marvel because they were in trios. Remember, there was 2 sets.
Yeah, there was 2 sets.
Bucky was holding on to Cap.
Like I said, always a lot of fun. Like I said, if you're anywhere in this area or into that type of thing, I would highly recommend. It's definitely worth
I mean, there was people from Indianapolis, Georgia, Texas.
Yeah, we've seen plates from all over. You know what I mean?
Heck, one of the dealers that we got talking to was from Georgia. So,
all right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct E3.
I'm not even excited for this one. I mean, I see Luigi Mansion 3. I'm like, okay, sweet.
Here's the thing. I put a lot of stuff in this, but I'll be honest. There's like 3 things that are even remotely interesting to me. If you're a Nintendo fanboy, which I am not.
Yeah,
I
Ultimate Alliance, I want to see that.
I enjoy a lot of Nintendo stuff, but like Nintendo is not is not the one that I will jump out and buy. In fact, I have not bought a Switch yet.
No one in this house has a Switch.
I think
sadly.
Switch is overpriced. I'm waiting for, like, I would pay the $299 if it came with like a memory card and a game.
Yeah,
That's what I'm waiting on.
because it has such little storage. You need an extra memory card. You need.
The problem is you're gonna pay $300 for the console. You're gonna pay $50-$60 or more for a game, or multiple games, by the way. And you're gonna want to get the biggest memory card you can, which right now 120 gigabyte memory cards are dirt cheap. Like you can get them for under $30.
Mm-hmm.
So you could easily turn a $300 handheld console into a $500 handheld console pretty quick, and that's the reason I haven't bought it.
Drop it to $200.
Yeah, if it was a $199, I would probably buy it. If it was a $299,
I mean, they're coming out with new. Different versions of it, aren't they?
There's a lot of rumors going around that they're gonna finally come out with the Joy-Cons that don't remove, so it's purely
portable.
Purely portable. Yeah, you need to bring that mic.
It's because
Sorry.
I went back.
Sorry
and back.
Sorry for the headphone users, but
yep. Okay.
He keeps turning his head, and he hasn't learned to lean over the microphones.
No, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, but here's what you sound like. I sound like this.
Hey, sometimes I do that. Okay.
You do that a lot when we're streaming. It's kind of hilarious. Unfortunately, he's so used to the microphone he has because it's just kind of set in there.
It catches all the volume in my room.
And sometime here, possibly tomorrow, we might go get the stuff to put the
soundproof padding up.
Soundproof padding on your room.
Thank God.
Try to cut down a little bit of the echo.
It's not even the echo. I mean,
I don't know if it's going to do a whole lot for the outside because a lot of it's coming through through your door.
Yeah, we need to put some on the door.
Yeah, right.
It would help.
Good luck trying to get that stuff to stick, and the only way that's going to stick is using something that is not going to
come off easy.
Yeah, not going to come off easy. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go through the Nintendo stuff pretty quick. So I apologize if you're a Nintendo fanboy.
We are not going into
we're not going
deep on this.
Too deep. So Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is getting Dragon Quest character DLC
from Dragon Quest 11. Seems like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a Roman numeral, right?
Yeah.
Coming out summer of 2019.
Okay, so soon.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie DLC for Super Smash Bros. Coming fall 2019.
Okay, we need to get Super Smash Bros. And Switch now.
I'm not sure how they got that one because that's a Sony product, but hey, what? And then they also said that Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of the Exclusion Age S Definitive Editions.
Elusive Age.
That is the longest freaking title on the face of the planet.
Wait. Elusive Age S Definitive Edition.
Yes.
Wait, what?
No, Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition. Yes, that's the longest freaking.
How many letter? How much does it cost per letter for a title on a video game?
They definitely had to go. We got to turn down the font size quite a bit.
We're making fun of this now, and it turns out to be like an awesome game later down the line.
I'm sure it probably is an awesome game. I've never played any of the series, but I hear a lot of fanboys talk about how good that game is. So
that's coming in September 2019.
Yep, September 27th of 2019.
They poked fun at Doug Bowser of USA.
Yeah, Doug Bowser took over for. Oh my God, I'm going to forget the guy.
I don't remember his name.
I can't.
He's the new CEO, president,
something
like that
of Nintendo USA. Yes.
Okay.
He took over for the other guy. And his last name is Bowser. So
how much you want to bet that they only hired him because his last name's Bowser?
Well, no, he's actually been part of the company for quite a while.
Okay,
so
he has experience,
right? He's just moved up the corporate ladder. But yeah, they poked fun to the whole Bowser name. That literally is like, and here's our president or USA president of Nintendo America, Bowser. And then they bring out like the Bowser character, and he starts muttering, which is not in English, obviously. And anything, and then Doug comes out and goes, "Wrong Bowser." He's talking about me. But yeah, it was kind of fun. I was glad they poked fun because everybody was poking fun at after the announcement that his name was his last name was Bowser. It was kind of hilarious.
Luigi's Mansion 3, a game that I've only seen on GameCube.
Yeah, it's apparently an updated version of the game. There's going to be Luigi,
Which is what, going to be like the co-op character?
Yeah, it's going to be the kind of like second player character. It can be played but with a second player, or you can you know how like in
Lego, you can switch back and forth.
Right, it's going to be like kind of like that. But he's a gelatinous character, so he can go through like bars and places that
under doors,
right? Places that regular Luigi can't go. Slated for 2019. They didn't say when, so sometime between
holiday season, I bet.
Yep. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening game. Here's one that's a slight interest to me. This would be one on my list of ones I would buy.
It's a Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it's a Legend of Zelda. It's kind of a almost a remake of the old Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening game. It's I don't know. It's a 1-for-1 remaster of it, but it's what I would call the newest way you can make that type of game. So it's somewhat
it's
like
the old school gameplay, but it's the new graphics.
Yeah, so it's like 3/4 down look, but you're looking in each room that you're going, or each square area that you're searching, and your characters side scrolling type of deal. Obviously, there's modern graphics, modern puzzles, and there's a little bit of 3D to it, but it's ultimately it's just it's a new version of the old game. They also are giving you the ability to create your own dungeons.
Okay,
so that'd be kind of fun.
So they kind of taking that from like the Super Mario Maker.
Kinda. They're throwing that in there. In fact, that's coming out September 20th, 2019.
Okay, so what, they have a September 27th Dragon Quest, and now they have September 20th, a week earlier, Legend of Zelda.
Oh, there's a lot coming in September. We'll get into that.
So Nintendo's they're going to be cornering the market in September.
September and October is going to be a big, like if you're
game year. Yeah,
if you're,
game time.
It's definitely going to be Nintendo year for anybody that's got a Switch. So Square Enix Trials of Mana.
Mana, where? Oh yeah, I thought that said Mania earlier, and
No, it's Mana. Yeah, Final Fantasy is coming early 2020. Now, there's a collection of the games that came to the Nintendo eShop that was supposed to be made available. They also said The Witcher 3 will be coming to the Switch 2019.
Okay.
So that's a big game. I own it, but I have not played that game yet. Like I've played like an hour of it.
Yeah, I thought you played a little bit of it at least. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are coming to Switch in the fall of 2019. Okay, so Nintendo players, get ready.
So yep, if you're a fan of the Resident Evil series, that'll be a big one for you. That's again not one that I'm big on.
I want to get into the series.
Here's another one that's kind of got me interested. Contra Rogue Corps. Now don't get me wrong, it didn't look that good to me. The gameplay style seems to change depending on the situation. Sometimes it's kind of like old school, like side scroller, and then other times it's not. There's, like I said, it's really, really weird, and I would tell you to go watch the trailer for this one.
Okay, I might need to check that out after.
However, they also announced that 10 of the old school Contra games were going to be available at the end of E3 on the eShop.
I'm trying to remember what Contra was.
Side scroll shooter is pretty much the.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Hold up. Okay, that game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, very, very side scroll shooter type.
It's the side scroll beat 'em up that is shooter.
Yeah, pretty much. Ultimate Alliance 3. A lot of talk about that one.
Yes. I played the second one, loved it. I want the third.
Yeah, Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order. Pretty much they're going to throw all the Marvel heroes and villains, including X-Men and Ghost Rider.
Woo! July 19, 2019. Now, is this going to be a Nintendo exclusive? It better not be.
I don't know.
Really, I'm seeing Xbox One and whatnot. And
Publisher's Nintendo, so it will be a Nintendo. So yeah.
Why Marvel? Why you have to do us Marvel fans like that?
Yeah, that's a Nintendo special. So, Mario and Sonic Olympic Games is coming out in November 2019.
Coming out with a new one of that.
There's a lot of characters, and this is like another version of Smash in a certain way.
Well, it's that classic Marvel versus. I mean, wow. Okay.
Mario versus
Sonic. Back and forth.
And then they announced a new Animal Crossing game, and
see, that just doesn't seem appealing to me.
I'm not big on the Animal Crossing. Here's the funny part of this. There's a YouTuber I watch, Kelsey. She's part of the Metal Jesus Rocks crew.
Ah, okay.
And she's huge Animal Crossing.
I'm burping.
You're burping up that Dr. Pepper, aren't you?
Dr. Pepper and hot dogs.
That's a wonderful
and
combo.
And
Sunkiss. They changed the release date to March 2020. So, 2020. This is not 420. Well, it is? Actually, it is 420.
No, 3.
Huh?
March is 3rd month.
Oh, it is? Yeah, March is 3rd month. Okay. They should have done 420.
It's Nintendo, kid-friendly. You know they won't do that.
But
for a kid-friendly game.
Kelsey was not impressed with this. She was not, this was not what she wanted. So
it was not her cup of tea.
Yeah, she was a little disappointed with the announcement of this game, at least based on what she saw.
Well, maybe they'll spice it up a bit.
An announcement. There was also an announcement made, and this was pretty much just a blanketed title that came up. Said the Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild in development. So apparently, there's a new Breath of the Wild in development.
I was about to say there's already a Breath of the Wild.
I think this is like a second one. So they're doing a sequel. So it's coming.
Okay, time for what we're actually wanting to talk about.
Yeah, more of what we wanted to talk about. Bethesda.
How do we always say that at the same time?
We have poked fun at Bethesda
over how many episodes?
Yeah, we've had a lot of talk.
It's been like once every episode at least.
Yeah, we've had a lot of talk of Bethesda over the course of this 6 or 8 months that we've been running this podcast now.
Since December.
Yeah, so
like late November, early December. Yeah.
So yeah, we've been poking quite a bit of fun.
Are we gonna have to start apologizing or?
I don't know.
Because you actually watched through it. I just read the doc. I am gonna watch it later on.
Yeah.
So
basically, the way this starts out, this is kind of an apology / thank you
for sticking around.
Yeah. There's the part of the video at the beginning is like, without players there are no games, and they take feedback from these players very seriously. And they say, "We see you. We are all Bethesda." That's kind of their theme for the show this year, and this stems from a lot of mistakes they made last year. Last year, anybody doesn't know, last year's E3, or no, it wasn't E3. It was the QuakeCon, wasn't it?
I think
the one where they kept saying they were going to make a big Doom announcement and ended up being a mobile game. And people were like, huh? Like,
okay, you're talking about BlizzCon with Diablo.
Am I?
Yes, because Diablo said that they were going to make a Diablo announcement, and then it was Diablo Immortal. It's okay. You're getting old.
Yeah, sorry, I got that whole mixed up. Anyway, so
for once, Spider's right.
But there's also been a lot of trash talk about Fallout 76.
Yeah, Fallout 76 was their...
Okay, that's right, because it was back and forth between the two. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah, because we talked crap about
That's
Bethesda
why I was mixing
Blizzard
it. For some reason,
for
you're right. You're absolutely right, because it was Activision Blizzard for the other one. That was the mistake. Okay, so... So Peter Hines, Global Marketing, he takes the stage, and he says they want you to play however and wherever you wish to play. and they talked about player feedback and talking about the struggles, a little bit that they've had over the course of the year.
Excuse me, dying over here.
Yeah, coughing up a lung there. And then he ultimately announces Todd Howard to the stage. And Todd Howard, he's like exciting year, giving some of that excitement, surprised
that the fan base is still there.
That you're still excitement, and I'm surprised you're still here. Sorry, I misread that.
Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm like, okay, I know what he's talking about.
And then he starts talking Fallout 76. He says a lot of difficulties at launch. There was laughter in the crowd to that effect.
Yeah, I played it early on. There was a lot of bad things.
Yeah, he said we got a lot of well-deserved criticism, and there was cheering in the crowd. And he said the team kept working on it.
Chittering.
And I know. Sometimes I'm typing these things while I'm working. So he said the team kept working on it, and we kept playing it. And here's the thing, and this was absolutely true. I've played a little bit, so I know exactly what they're talking about. He said we made a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and everyone is nice to each other. Yeah. You don't go on griefing sprees. They leave water and food for the noobs, and they wave to each other. And there was kind of a bit of a cheer from the crowd.
Wait, where was that when I played?
The first time I logged in, like you literally would.
You logged in like 2 weeks after I did.
No, it was well after that.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah, it was a couple months after you did. And so, yeah, you walking out of Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And there was, like, people had set up these little booths and stuff where you could get free food and drink and stuff like that.
Okay, because I played right after Christmas.
Yeah, it was well after that before people started doing that.
Dang it. Hey, is there free ammo now, guys? I kind of need that for the shotgun.
But, yeah, a lot of people are, took a lot in stride. They started creating, kind of like their own little stores, own little markets, which really surprised everybody, and kind of took what was there and made it better. And it was the players that did it, and obviously they've been very happy with what has happened in the game because they don't have as much problem with the griefing and whatnot. I intend on here probably in the next few months. I'm going to kick over and start playing it and probably streaming it, probably on your channel.
Well, this is almost turned into a variety channel or a team up channel.
Yeah,
you stream on it. I mean, maybe we can get Sidious at some point.
Yeah, we'll eventually.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, we got to kick him in the butt and get him in.
I've been trying.
I've been trying to. He's just
he's on the border.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
There
will be a big excitement when he finally does it.
So anyway, and then he talks about the newest DLC coming up. It's going to be a free update. It's called Wastelanders DLC.
Okay.
It's coming out in the fall. They're bringing finally human NPCs, and there was thank yous from people were screaming thank you from the crowd, like that. Like people were just up in arms that they finally going to put human NPCs.
Well, we don't want to see any more. What was his name?
Kind of tired of the robots.
I'm trying to think. It was Yumi said this. I said this to you earlier this week. Wow, what was it? What was the character in Fallout 4? The robot companion.
Cogsworth?
Cogsworth. We don't want to see any more of him.
Yeah. There's going to be a new main quest add-on.
Okay.
There's going to be more choice and consequences based on how you play. There will obviously be new weapons and gear. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in the game.
A lot of excitement.
Yeah, a lot of big things coming to the game. The next thing that they talk about is, and this is the one thing I'll be honest, I am not really excited about.
I've heard good stuff about it.
Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter is Vault 51 Battle Royale, basically.
Is it like inside a vault?
I think you have to go into a vault to start the process, and then you end up in a play area, like a custom play area that's so sort of part of the map, but not part of the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you enter the vault, it sends you off somewhere else.
Right.
Here.
At least I haven't got to watch the gameplay of that yet.
I was talking to Venom and Joe. They've been playing some of it. I've heard good stuff. So
yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, gonna be, if you've played, oh my god, my brain just went.
Fortnite, PUBG. I know it's dead. Rules of Survival.
Yeah, any of those games,
Any battle royale
pretty much plays in the same form, but basically the way they're taking it is like nuclear winter. So it's, normally there's like a blue wall or whatever that shrinks the area.
The radiation zone.
Yep, this is going to be a radiation zone with a like flaming thing that's going to come in.
A flaming wall of radiation.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
I'm kind of curious. Like I said,
gives me reason to jump back on.
Yeah, it's coming out June 10th, so that time has already come and passed. So
a week ago.
So yeah, it's going to be.
We're a little late to the party, people.
Yeah, I will try it out.
I will too.
When I get a chance.
Sadly, we can't do it at the same time.
Yeah, we only have one PlayStation in the house, and right now Doc has it.
Yeah.
So
and we ain't getting that back anytime soon.
Yeah, he's
on God of War.
Yeah,
he played through Spider-Man all the way, got 100% regular achievements. Now he's moving on to God of War. He's 20%, I think.
Oh, he's gonna be a while.
It's like a 60-hour game.
I know. That's why I said he's gonna be a while.
He wants to do 100% everything. He's perfectionist.
Yeah, I can't do that. I do not have.
I will do it if I can streamline it.
Yeah, most games do not let you do that. Oh my god.
Well, usually I can set it up to where I could hit multiple achievements at the same time.
Yeah. So moving on, Elder Scrolls, big surprise.
Elder Scrolls Blades
Another
became
Elder
the
Scrolls.
second #1 mobile game.
So
and actually, I tried downloading it and tried to try it out. It did not work on my phone.
That's weird because you have a new phone.
Yeah, but it absolutely told me screw you. It asked me for a Bethesda account. I signed in. Nothing.
Huh.
I might need to try again.
Yeah, maybe you just hit it at the wrong time. They talked about updates coming to the game, available after E3.
Which is over now.
They said it's coming to the Switch in the fall of 2019. It will still be free.
Okay.
And it will have cross-play and cross-progression. So you can go from your phone to your Switch, and you won't lose your progression in the game.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff pop up with cross-progression. We have Destiny.
A lot of games
that started doing that now.
Yep, a lot of games are starting to
We're seeing Elder Scrolls Blades. I have not seen many. These are the two big ones I know about. The other ones, I haven't heard much.
Yeah, the next ones is kind of the.
I know Fortnite does it because it does cross-platform and cross-progression. So that's three big ones I at least know about.
Yeah, and then they talked about Commander Keen, which is an old ID game studio game. I remember.
I was about to say I never heard of it.
I remember the name, but I don't think I ever actually played the game. And obviously, ID Studios is the original maker of Doom.
ID Studio. Oh yeah, it made Doom 1. No, okay. I'm thinking of something else. I went to Blizzard again.
Yeah, you went to Blizzard. Okay.
Because I was thinking of StarCraft 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
No,
that's Blizzard.
Fallout 1 and 2. Because they went Who made Fallout 1 and 2?
Oh my god.
Because Fallout 3 and Fallout 3 New Vegas was Bethesda.
Well,
because they didn't get a hold of it till then.
Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole to go down. But yeah, one and 2 were a different game company. They sold to
Bethesda. Did Mother Nature just tell us to screw off?
Was that?
That's thunder. That's thunder. Wow. Holy crap!
Yeah, that was loud. So we may need to wrap this up soon.
And speedrun.
Yeah, speedrun. More updates talking about Elder Scrolls and Rage 2.
We heard that.
Yeah.
How bad?
It's bad. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's speedrun this.
Honestly,
anything else?
The biggest thing was Doom Eternal. They're going to release it November 22nd of 2019. It's going to be available on Stadia, PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox One, so all your major console forms. You know, it's more of what we come to know from Doom. Not a mobile game. Joke. It will have a battle mode, which is a 2-on-1 multiplayer.
Is it going to be two?
You know how you do your
Oh,
Dead
yeah,
by
it's gonna-
Daylight. So what they're going to do
It's
is
going to be two monsters versus one Doomslayer?
right.
Okay.
That's what they're doing.
I remember them talking about this
Yeah.
last year at
Yeah, there
E3.
was some talk about that, but they showed off the actual battle mode. It looks really cool.
Sweet.
I think it'd be a
I need
lot
to
of
watch
fun. Yeah, definitely
You
watch
mean Sidious versus each other?
that. And then they announced one kick-ass helmet collector's edition. It's going to have the Slayer helmet, like the Halo helmet from a few years back.
Oh.
Full size
And kind of
helmet.
like they did the Bethesda
yeah.
lamplight and all that
Yeah, it's going to be
with the helmet.
really nice. And I apologize that we're going to have to cut this short. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that came across on the stream, but that was really loud.
Yeah, it was deep and loud. I need to go shut my window.
Yes, you do. Why don't you go ahead and do that, and I will do the
everybody,
outro.
Peace out. See ya. Spidercast out.
All right, I'm going to do the outro. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Everybody have a great day. Have a great week. You can catch us Monday nights around 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/SpiderArea713. You can find us on YouTube as well. You search My Life is Austin. And you can also find us on most major podcast services to listen to us in audio format. Thank you for everybody. Have a great day. Have a great week. And we will catch you later.